Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a historical rules event for you. Our first round here is Pry Forward, followed by our second round, which is the Westwoods, seeing an overview of both of those maps right now. But before we get into that, thank you to our Patreon members for the support. If you'd like to support, go to the link in the description where you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do. You can advertise your regiment on the bottom of our videos and get raw gameplay footage of everything we cover with no commentary and UI. So, the few regiments that we have in this event today. On the CSA side, we have the UEC regiments, 23rd Ohio, Stonewall Brigade, 3rd Kentucky, 11th Mississippi, Army of Northern Virginia, 2 Corps I Company, you got 20th Georgia, Hampton's Legion, and Colquitt's Brigade, whereas on the Union side, you have the 2nd United States Cavalry, you have the New York Volunteers, Lee's French Legion, 9th Corps, 1st United States Sharpshooters, Texas Guards, 13th Georgia, Russians Legion, Hood's Division, and F Company, a part of 2 Corps. So only a few regiments with us today. Server pop is up to 310 right now. In balance is 12 towards the Union right now. Confederates have 6 on artillery, and the Union has 14, which means overall it is looking like a 3-man infantry imbalance. So that is pretty good overall. Remember, they don't start till 42. That's why they're all frozen up right now. But frontline reporters today, for your USA perspective, you have Potato from the 13th Georgia. They're going to be on artillery for this round. And then CSA side, you got Gene from the HL. 42 minutes has been hit. And here we go. Co-commentating with me today, we have Matt Cauthon from the 13th Georgia. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me. My name is, of course, Major Matt Cauthon. I'm the CO of the 13th Georgia. I've been with them for quite a while since they started. 13th Georgia's been around for almost 4 years. We're coming up on the 4-year anniversary.
Well,
13th Georgia is a... Oh, go ahead.
no, you keep going. I thought you were done. That was my apologies.
Oh, no. 13th Georgia is a community that allows anybody to join how they want. So it makes it really easy. If you want to join and go up the ranks from recruit on up, you can attend. There's a small attendance that you have to require for that. But we also have a way where you can join as a reserve corps. If you do reserve corps, pretty cool that you just come as you want. So if you're busy with work, you can always join that way. That's it. Thanks, brother.
Yeah, no. On top of 13th Georgia's link, which will be in the description, all the regiments in here as well. We'll have that. So if you want to join, please check it out. I highly recommend regimental gameplay is great. But going into Pry Forward here, how does each team play this, Matt? How is each team going to try to win this?
Well, the big thing is it's a wide open map especially for Artie. They need to, for Union Artie, they're going to really need to keep the CSA Artie down and keep them quiet. And pretty much the way to win this is cap and shoot them down, just outshoot them. It's try to keep and hold that right side as much as they can, and it's just a numbers game, and time is their biggest factor for Union.
So you said shoot them. The Union should try to shoot down or rather outshoot CSA. What's your opinion on charging the CSA left?
Well, it's kind of hard, especially with the no BAOs for 30 minutes, so you're not going to see much of that for a little bit.
That's
but
true.
I mean, in the end, that's kind of what you're going to need to do to whittle them down, and because, like I said, time is a factor in this one.
Yeah, and as you mentioned there, no sprinting and no bayonets until the 30-minute mark. You do have Union movement towards the center of the map. Texas Guards heading there right now. I like Union going up here and holding here. HD is joining as well. You usually see Union hold further back. LFL's going up there. Who's back here? Like where 88th New York is holding on the far Union right. You normally see Union there and then further right, but no, the whole Union team is pressuring this center side. I haven't seen it a whole lot, and I actually really like it. I think it's a little nice defensive spot. You can get close to the point while still having some defense from CSA Artie.
Absolutely. Plus, they have that defilade that helps them out a little bit.
Yep. And if they want to try to cap that point to force the CSA into aggressive action to charge in, they are right next to it. But CSA is holding on the edge of it right now. CSA defensive line, 23rd Ohio. Colquitt's on the far right. HL is kind of in the center with 20th Georgia and 3rd Kentucky. 11th Mississippi holding down the left side of the center. Union's going straight up the center, though. Someone's getting slaughtered, though. 6 New
They
York.
are, and some of them are holding back, and they really need everybody to go in. Union needs to all commit.
Yeah, I mean, they're kind of going in piecemeal right now. This Union group on point. It's a mix of groups here. They're going to get slaughtered, but they are trying to cap, which I really like this.
I do too. Like I said, definitely a numbers game. You get them. Ooh, that was a nice hardy shot there in the middle.
Keep fighting, keep fighting, keep fighting. We fight.
Get that flag up.
I'm surprised. Who is this? The Russian Legion behind them. They need to move out and up and assist if they want to cap that, because CSA, whether it be RD infantry, is going to get that. Far CSA left side, you have A and V and the UEC guys, Service Brigade. So
Kind of surprised that they are still capping with just such a small force.
I know. I mean, CSA had full control of it, so they must have backed off. But Union backed off as well. No one's on point. Union down on tickets. It's something you see quite commonly on this map, is Union being down on tickets. Which is a little surprising. I just remember this map being great for Union. You just charge the CSA left, Union right with your whole team, and you win. But with how populated the servers are now and a lot more defenders shooting at you when you're crossing the field, it's a lot harder to do anything attacking-wise these days.
Absolutely, and the fact that they only have 3 flags and they have 4.
Right.
That new timer is a big thing.
Let's see, how many... You have 25 on the sharps, and it looks like it's NYV doing that.
Yep, the cap for sharps is 26 here, so they're right where they need to be.
Second, hold farm.
Holding fire.
Ready, mate.
So Union's kind of backed off, completely giving up that center. I mean, Union took a big ticket hit from that. And the problem is they half committed that point.
Absolutely.
And well, I mean, with a lot of things, you either got to go full one way or another way. You can't do a mix of both. Not the greatest result. But great start for CSA. They shot him down. CSA already got great shots, so.
Yeah, I saw quite a few good red mists on that.
So 9 minutes into the match right now. It's almost a third of them. You could argue half, but probably a third of the morale stage difference. I mean, outside of what we just saw with that Union push-up, we're probably not going to see much till that 30-minute mark.
Yeah, I would agree. They're probably going to reform, shoot a little bit, and then get their bayos, and then go from there.
We got some Union skirmishers. It looks like F Company from 2 Corps, kind of skirmishing it out in the open. I don't know if I like that. This feels like unnecessary ticket loss there, as they're kind of getting shot down.
For only having 1 gun, CSA's RD is doing really good.
Only 1 gun?
They only have 1 gun.
I mean, 6 guys?
I'm not seeing unless...
That's what it shows on when I hold tab. I mean, they got, what, 3 operating this gun, which that makes sense.
Maybe there's one elsewhere, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, there's 2 guns.
Oh, yeah,
One's rolled a little further forward. I love the mess
Yep,
has it. I wonder if, did you guys game plan, because 13th is on Union RD, did you guys have any plans to move any of the guns significantly away from where it's normally at?
Not to my knowledge. I'm not too sure what Potato had planned with that.
Alright. NYV with those sharp 6 New York is on the left side of the map right now. They can get some nice flanking shots on the CSA or pushed a little further forward on point. Union already, oh, they hit a rock.
This is a perfect shot.
So, I know it's weird. Sometimes I'll see a Union roll a gun all the way to the right side where the most of the Union infantry is at. It's like they spend 10-15 minutes doing it. It's funny to watch.
Beautiful volley from A and B on the left, CSA left side.
And 6 New York on Union left got a nice volley in as well. So.
Awesome.
I'm looking at the Serpents Brigade, the UEC guys on the far left. They're double ranked with 8 guys. That's very cute.
Well, the new rule is that if you have 15 guys, you have to be in double ranks now.
Okay.
For HRE, but if you have under, you don't have to. And I don't know, maybe they did not know that. But
Fuck!
Hey, Black, they're right there behind you guys, over there northeast. Look, hit T.
so what got you into broadcasting these? I'm sure the viewers would love to know.
So
There you go. Yeah, that group.
I played War of Rights for a year and a half. I was an IBB. Was an officer there for a long time. Eventually fell out of the game for a little bit, mostly because college ramped up because COVID was kind of done. Still, obviously, a little active with that group that I'd hung out with for a year and a half, and I made a joke, hey, we should broadcast War of Rights like sports match. And then started doing it and just growing and improving, and it's still enjoyment to do.
Well, I know as all I think every officer would agree. We all appreciate all you guys that do that because we always take a look and see, hey, what did we do good? What did we do that we need to improve on? So we appreciate you guys.
I know. I'm glad to do it. It's nice to. It goes both ways. It's great. I mean, War of Rights. I think it's very hard in the moment. I think with most, like sports or whatever, it's really hard to tell why things are happening in the moment. You're just one soldier on a big field. You can't see what's going on. So, Russian Legion pushing up a little forward. They're still kind of in that bush rock area. But tickets have kind of slowed in their pace. CSA kind of taking a hit. Still, I can't tell if the ticket gap is growing in CSA's favor or not, since Union failed to take this point.
Yeah, hard right, fucking say that's been.
Not too much. It doesn't look like.
Yeah, nothing significant. You got some CSA infantry engaging with the Sharps on the Union left, CSA right. I Company of 2 Corps. Oh, Union counter battery shoots way over. What are your thoughts on counter battery?
Well, for this map, it's pretty imperative because, as you've seen, CSA's had some really great shots on Union. I really think that keeping them pinned down is very important. On some maps, though, I think you really need. It just depends on what you need and what map it is. To be quite honest.
Nah, it's black and white. Yes or no? I'm kidding.
Okay, you can't have both.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. That's basically with everything in this game. Any question regarding it. Most questions are depends on the situation. So yeah,
It really does.
30 minutes has been hit. You got bayonets and sprinting is now allowed. Question is Union going to try to make a assault, or are they just going to stay put and keep a shootout going?
Well, time is not on their side, and they're really going to have to get aggressive. So I would think, if I was them, get everybody loaded up, hit that right side, and charge them all out. Get that rocks to the right, Union right.
So the rule set of no sprinting and bayonets was supposed to make the event more, I don't know if you want to call it historically accurate, but feel more historical, not all the meta charging and stuff. That was the point.
Absolutely, making it more into a line battle type thing where you do a little bit more shooting and keep it a little bit more competitive that way.
I'll ask the second part of that question in a second, because 2nd U.S. Cav and 88th New York, they're going in by themselves, which I like the charge in, but why are they going so far forward? They just got, holy crap, Was that A and B? No, that was SB and A and B.
Come here, you bastard. Come make a fight with me. Come on.
88th went in with them as well. It looks like the rest are following, but it might be too late.
Half the Union team is sitting back in the bushes. Texas Guard's now going in. What is this push?
They really need to get together and communicate. Communication is key.
CSA counter-charging.
One thing about this, I mean, we don't have Steam Chat, and they need to be in the field talking to each other.
Back behind the rocks as soon as you finish them off.
HD and some more Texas Guards guys are going in. What is Union doing here? Hello? And this isn't like Chuck E. Cheese where you're feeding your tickets that you won to the muncher guy at the end or whatever. What is going on? Why is Union trick? Is this by design? Sharps are going down center.
Good call by 6 New York coming up to support, but again, everybody's sitting back. Hopefully they can get them to rally up and go together.
Yeah, so the Russian Legion pulled forward. They took their shots. They're now falling back. Union isn't engaged. You got more Union moving up that center side now. LFL. Actually, it's not 6 New York. It's F Company of 2 Corps. Where is 6 New York at? They moved out the left.
Yeah, they went Union right. They're all the way Union right on the fence line.
Try to spread it out, boys. Spread it out.
Looks like they're going to use their sharps and start lighting them up. I like this plan. This is a good job by Hollycat. Kite. He's going to be able to pour a lot of bullets down there, and they're in the field. Easy shots.
Very much so. CSA being a little further forward with Union kind of being aggressive, but I don't know. It's like Union was standing around together for 5-6 minutes, and that was the best you could come up with. I don't know. Anyways, seems the attack is kind of huddled off. The second part to that question of the change of rules, it feels like with the higher pop servers, since tickets scale, is a lot harder for your team to lose tickets on a higher pop server.
Unlike me, I didn't even get stepped once in that.
And with this event starting at the 42-minute mark and not being allowed to sprint and use bayonets until the 30-minute mark, it feels like this heavily favors the defenders. And it seems like, at least some events I watch, it's very hard for the attackers to overcome that. I guess has there been any thought to maybe reconsider that or not?
We have discussed as an admin team just switching it around, but in the end, we want that little time to be able to gather the men and get people completely organized and on the same page. A lot of officers come together and say, okay, so this is the strat, this is what we're going to do. We've all felt that we think it's more of a beneficial thing for this. I would agree that does hinder a little bit of the time, but we haven't noticed too much of an issue with it, especially because we used to start at 40, and so we did bump it up to 42, making it a little bit easier for everybody.
That's very true. No, I appreciate that perspective, and perfect timing as Texas Guards are rolling into the point. More Unions pulling up behind, so this looks way more organized than earlier.
Good job, guys.
Who is that? Yeah, the Sharps are moving up in there now.
On the left.
Get ready, north. Get ready, north.
And they're gonna have their pistols too. This is.
Oh my
goodness.
Push finally on.
6 carbines out, 6 carbines out, carbines out.
Seeing 25 guys with pistols is crazy. CSA moving in to outflank, hit Union in the rear. You got more Union reinforcements rolling up on the point. A and B is trying to take some shots at them.
Looks like Phipps and 2nd USC sees it and are holding fast. Good move, good maneuvers for the Union.
Got some more CSA on the far left, kind of by that tree, taking shots. But as of now, unless CSA charges, it looks like they're going to cap that point. CSA already hitting. Nice little shot there. CSA down to engage.
Go back to our unit. Over to the right.
Yo, I need
Yeah,
keep the pilot alive.
But Union is kind of taking a beating. It's a half morale stage difference. But CSA is eventually going to have to charge in if Union takes the point, which Union on point starting to get a little beat out. And they do cap.
If I was CSA, I would charge now, but of course we see up top. They don't.
Yep.
But this is a great time. They're disorganized all around.
Yeah, Union's beat pretty badly. Yeah, and with what, I named off 10 regiments, and there's probably more groups within the groups I named at the beginning, so you got to get everyone on page, and that obviously takes time. Like, you want CSA to retake point, but if only one group tries to go in, even though Union's beat down here, yeah, they're probably not winning. CSA starting to encircle Union. Union has pulled off HL, getting some nice shots in the open field where Union was holding, and CSA's now pushed up the point. 20th Georgia, I think 11th MS was on it as well. So this is a great retake from CSA. And that ticket gap has increased.
Unfortunately, it doesn't look like they took the cap, but it didn't really help their tickets.
Yep. So maybe shooting. Yeah, but Union's kind of in a bad spot. They don't have enough time to do a shootout, which in theory they would win because they have more tickets overall. If they charge in, they just get encircled. Union artillery, I'm not seeing them. I feel like right now would be a great time to get a few good shots in.
Absolutely. They're still out in the open. Looks like most are on counter bat at this time.
That's unfortunate. It's a little surprising too that, I mean, CSA, what, they're operating 2 guns, and Union's has, how many guns are faced towards it? 1, 2, 3, 4. One of the guns is faced towards point, but it's not being armed right now. And the second gun is now being turned towards point. That was counter battering, but I think CSA is going to pull off at this point.
Absolutely, that's what I do. Go back to the CSA left, hold those rocks. Really, if CSA takes this CSA left, it's all but done for Union. It's very hard for them to take that side back and control the field. It's not impossible, but you need everybody to commit.
Union's going to be asking for a few more defenses on this map for the Christmas update across this open field. I wonder how Cooks would change if Cooks was completely flat. I feel like Union could defend that a lot better. Maybe.
I would love for devs to give us the ability to work with the maps and make our own maps. That would be an amazing thing. Just be able to.
I reckon it's going to be like horses. It's like they talk about horses, and it's probably something that won't come out for a very long time.
As long as you kill an
And
enemy, I don't care.
for a long time, I was for horses. Please bring them, please bring them. But after I see the maps and after I played as an officer as long as I have, I don't think it's something we need yet.
Yeah, no.
I think that it looks neat. It's an amazing thing, but not yet.
Yeah. The Conquest and Contention, I can see an argument for horses being in that. For skirmish, though, how many people are really going to get horses on a small skirmish map?
Absolutely.
So
Check when ready.
I almost wonder if they have it done, but they're just, like you said, maybe waiting for bigger servers, or they're just nervous about the update. Because I feel like regardless of how horses are dropped, if they're ever dropped, it's going to be a disappointment. Because people are overhyping the bejeebies out of them. LFL is pushed
Union
up.
Army. Trying to hit the middle Union Army, but they missed just a little bit there.
They keep hitting those tiny rocks, and so close.
Dress left.
Where'd that shot go? Oh, that was probably counter battery.
Yo, Panama coming up, CSA right, coming back into the fight.
Jeez. I don't see Union winning this.
Well, it's going to be tough for them. I think, again, they need to strategize. They need to be together right now and decide what they're going to do and then commit.
I feel like it's going to come down to CSA organization, because even if Union forms up as a team and does everything right, if CSA plays competently, I don't think Union will be able to break it.
It'll be very tough.
But CSA's played exactly as you should so far. So
Absolutely. They're lined up perfectly. They're taking their cover where they can.
Left oblique pushing.
Union, are they charging? Looks like they are. On CSA left, Texas Guards in front, 2nd U.S. Cav behind. The Cav moving behind the infantry. I like to see that.
I do, yeah.
Union.
It's one thing
Yeah. Here we go. CSA shifting over from the center side of the map. And Union starting to overwhelm that rock. A&V charging out. Union pushing through. This might be a CSA blunder for not kind of responding to this quickly. Half of the CSA is trying to melee this out, and the other half are kind of sitting back and shooting.
that was a beautiful move by Union.
Union still sweeping. 3rd Kentucky and 11th MS now engaging near the point. Jeez. More CSA starting to pour over now.
20th Georgia coming in with a nice flanking maneuver, and I don't think most of the Union sees that coming in on the rocks.
I think 20th is too outnumbered, though, to do anything.
Get that flag the fuck out of here.
You're right.
CSA's got to retake this sooner than later. You can't let Union get entrenched over here.
Come on, New Yorkers, charge in!
But
Charge in, New Yorkers!
there's a lot of CSA. Here's the thing. Some CSA are charging in. A good chunk more than half that are still alive are sitting back and shooting. And so even though A and B, it looks like a left MS is now trickling in, they're charging, but they're charging against the Cav, who are unloading their pistols.
Absolutely. Great hold by Union. Plus, you also have 2nd Corps on the left side here, and they're shooting into their backs.
We're just NCOing to NCOs.
So that, I mean, Union did as you should on this map. They charged as a team. That was pretty good. And then CSA just let Union kind of defeat them in detail. The people in the center did not go over to the left quickly enough to assist. HL is trying to go out, but there's only like 5 of them. And Gene's like, get out of here.
That's a good move. Very good move, I was going to say. Get out. Oh, Gene goes down.
He face planted. Wow, I do not remember the last time I've seen Union take those rocks and actually hold them.
It's very decisive.
So CSA has one kind of defensive line left on this point. If Union throws them out of this, Union can trap CSA in their spawn, basically. You have some CSA on the far left side of the map kind of using those bushes, but again, they're kind of far away from point. Union's not going to bother with them until they take the center line, but CSA can kind of use this defilade on point. But Union already getting a great shot on Colquitz and HL, and that's going to be the downside for them.
That was beautiful, beautiful.
So it's a little over a fourth of a morale stage difference now. So Union taking a huge lead back. You got Union pushing up to the center now. Texas Guards.
Left, feet.
Kudos to Junior Mittens on that shot.
Oh, independent fire to the knees.
Oh. A and B had a great flank on Texas Guards, but actually they got a good few hits. It didn't look like it. It's starting to rain.
We got it. Go for the next one. Do us first.
What a wipe. Texas Guards getting that there. 2 A and B guys left. Texas Guards are now charging into a few regiments and dying. It's not like they have much left. It's now almost half of them.
Run away, Major. Run away, Sergeant Major.
I don't want any. I'm good. No thank you.
Aww.
Hold here, fight well.
Got him.
Oh, Mike and Levy might get that 5 tickets though. They missed. Oh man.
Man, it was a sunny day, and then Union started winning, and the clouds turned dark. 6 New Yorks trying to go around the far side with their sharps. Half of them about getting, less than half getting hit there. Trying to outflank the CSA here, and CSA HL's pulling off. I do not want to get in an engagement with those Cav. I like what HL's doing.
Yeah, definitely get in their face.
Yep. You can't let them sit there and get those pistol shots off, so
You gotta shoot faster than that. You better start
charge
shooting.
in there, make sure they can't unload all of that. So great counter push there from Meisha. And wow, that ticket gap just showed right back up. Hello. 2/3 of a stage, maybe. See, what are the Unions still focus on counter battery? I feel like if the CSA is on this side of the hill where they're facing the RD, I feel like you just gotta keep letting loose with all your guns on the infantry, not some of them.
I would agree at this point in time we kind of need to change strats.
CSA RD can't really do much. Actually, I don't know.
I got 11th MS doing fairly good over here. Shooting down on the Union.
Where are they at?
They're on the Union right in the middle-ish. Top of the hill.
Ah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I got a nice little spot here. They're all clumped up. Come on, Unit Arty. I believe in you. I mean, you have some CSA skirmishers. I think it's what is it? It's I Company, part of 2 Corps. They're charging Union Arty out.
That is a very good strategy. There's nobody to defend them. They'll definitely quiet them down for a bit.
Did they just shoot?
I'm not sure where that went.
Yeah, I know. I turned. I'm like, where? Where did that Union Arty at I Company? That wasn't canister, right?
I don't know. I'm not too sure.
They shot a blank. Well, he's back on point. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Don't let it be true. Is it lagging on your end too?
It is, yes.
Oh no.
Oh.
No. Oh well. I guess I assume if this doesn't kick back in, which it's not, they're gonna convene and talk about what they're gonna do next. I assume.
Yes, they probably will just go ahead and go to the next map.
That would make sense at this point. But we will be back for presumably round 2. And here we are with round number 2. So we just kicked it off with that. A little unfortunate. We're still up. We're at 320, so that's good server pop. Imbalance is 8 towards Union side. No artillery on this map. Matt, what is the strategy for both sides here?
Well, this is a very tough map for Union, and it's a very tough map for everybody because nobody knows where anybody is at any time.
Fancy maneuver right there.
So, what is great for Union starting off is trying to stick together, work together, and CSA just needs to form that line and communicate where everybody's going.
Yeah, and CSA is split off into 3 groups here. Union pressuring the CSA left very aggressively. Normally you see CSA hold behind the point or to the right of point directly. This is probably the most aggressive CSA defense I've seen on this map. Usually Union curb stomps CSA, but I haven't seen it in a EU event where line battles are the thing a very long time. Texas Guards double clicking around to the left of 20th Georgia, the far CSA left. Right on the edge of out of bounds.
Information, gentlemen. 2 right.
Oh, a little bit too far up. Everybody else is holding back. I don't know if they notice that.
For how close they are not hitting each other.
Careful, Canada.
Except for Canada. He just
Rapid
died.
fire, boys. Rapid fire.
Oh, poor Canada.
That's surprising. Holy crap, that Union battle line's crazy, but CSA's behind the Union team right now. 6L, actually it's all A and B. I don't know, I like this and I don't. Well, I guess we'll see how it plays out. Very high risk.
Looks like right now, yeah, it looks like it's not working in their favor. Tickets are bleeding on CSA side.
Oh, why is A and B sitting and shooting? Why did they not charge in? They're very outnumbered. 9th Corps turns around 1st U.S., charging around A and V. 10th Alabama now volleying in the back of 2nd U.S. Cav and Texas Guards. Union's not trying to throw them out. UC regiments here as well. 6 New York's turning around to face them though. A and V brought their flag, and it goes down.
Ouch. Great maneuvers by NYV and coming in and supporting that.
Yeah, no, they came back and they wiped them. Did it for their whole team, who still concentrated on the CSA in the front, and the tickets kind of reflect that.
Rest in peace, kill it.
Yeah, A and V is not returning to the battlefield. But I think all of CSA has shifted to the left side of their defensive line, holding where Union's really hitting them at. So LFL's pushing up on Union left a little bit on the right side of that CSA line. Oh. Let's see the ticket imbalance on this map. Westwood.
LFL getting very aggressive here.
Oh
And
my.
it pays out dividends.
Yeah, holy crap. They just annihilated that.
Now if they look behind them.
11 Mississippi. Fletcher. They
They
are
do see it.
bunking.
Hi, Blucher! Hi, Blucher! Hi, Blucher!
I don't think the 11th MS guy who's yelling hi Blucher realizes it's the LFL, but here comes some Texas Guards guys and HD.
Kill them, boys, kill them. They're dead, they're dead.
And they got wiped again.
I mean, do you call it a charge
We got him,
when you can only double click?
It's very interesting to watch, that is for sure.
I don't know. I love it. I think it's great.
They're dead.
But Union takes that ground. 11 Mississippi is wiped in the end. LFL gets wiped as well, but that's a great trade for Union. Tickets already about a third of the morale stage. Maybe a fourth. Regardless, it's in Union's favor.
Very good maneuvers on 13th, supporting this left side, seeing that CSA is trying to move Union left.
The CSA line slowly being beaten up. Here come a huge respawn waves. Remember, A and V, they don't have their flags, so they might just go in straight away. Oh, looks like they're going to get up close and personal, but just independent fire.
And we got 13th and TG coming up.
Yeah. I feel like if he does...
I would...
Yeah?
No, they're talking about countercharging. I would agree with 13th. Don't countercharge. Shoot them down. Huh? They're going in too.
Yeah, it doesn't matter when they
It
have a
worked.
flag.
Hey, you, give me your fucking foreskin.
If you don't have a flag, you either gotta sit really far back and shoot from a distance, or you gotta just charge in to try to get that flag back. They can't get close. But granted, it's not like you know where anybody is in this woods.
Absolutely.
I mean, if I cut over to the CSA frontline view, all you see is smoke, trees, and that's really about it. Can't see much.
Giannis east. Look east.
Get that officer.
So, you got some more charges. 6 Alabama, part of A and B, is now going in. And Texas Guards HD finishing them off there. LFL's rolling up again. And
That guy behind you?
the CSA left is the only thing that is remaining. And 2nd U.S. Cav is moving on CQB, but 2nd U.S. Cav going in very piecemeal. It looks like. Oh, a bonk off.
Face, double quick. To the south, boys.
And
Move.
2nd U.S. Cav
Follow
failed.
me.
Union is capping. I don't know if you need to at this point.
No, I would hope they wouldn't.
Yeah, the biggest concern is that you're going to let CSA regain a third of a morale stage, maybe more.
Be looking around.
It's like they're pulling.
around,
So
guys.
good.
Yeah,
Be
they're
looking
pulling
around.
back.
I really see is Union needs to get back together. They're doing a really good job. If they stick together and push forward together, I think they'll win this.
Yeah, they're methodically pushing through CSA, and here comes some more methodical pushing. 6 New York engaging the CSA left, which is held firm for most of this match.
Yeah, very well done with CQB, 20th Georgia, and I do believe I saw HL as well. Yeah, 23rd Ohio is in there too.
I will say it has been very enjoyable to watch Westwood's played with a line battle. Normally CSA just fall back behind point and Union just charges nonstop. Like Union's methodically pushing CSA back, and this has been great. CSA slowly backing up on this left side. Got more Union concentration. Russian Legion looks like they're trying to get into the fight. CSA is kind of in a defilade here that they can use.
Stand in the open, Union.
And CSA on the right side, just kind of holding on point for now. I assume it's A and V and left MS. I see Stonewall Brigade there. A and V should have their flag back, and they do. As it despawned. And CSA is about to drop to engage. Kind of surprised that CSA split off into 2 different groups. I mean, Union is not that they're, I guess, doing this intentionally, but they're defeating CSA in detail right now. The whole Union team is pressuring half the CSA team.
Well, this was actually kind of planned. We were to stay together, work together, and push together. And it looks like they are sticking to plan this time very well.
Yep. And that's what you should do as Union on this map. It's just CSA is not doing the same thing. CSA is splitting half and half. It looks like, let's see here. 11 Mississippi is getting a little closer, but we got A and V. I think they're trying to go around for that flank again. And the UEC regiments are really close to Union spawn. Just kind of vibing there. CSA left collapsing. Jeez.
Yeah, just pull it all the way back. We're getting overwhelmed.
Yep.
20th and CQB reforming. Union not stopping, slowly moving forward.
Oh, right there, southwest, boys. There's an enemy flag there. Keep fire up.
But you do have a couple of Union groups just here and there. 13th Georgia guys, a few of them getting shot by 6 Alabama on the backside. And those few 13th guys that survive should be able to alert their friendlies of what's up.
Very good call by SB on the CSA right. They were about to shoot in the backs of their friends.
That would be funny. I should do it anyway.
Wouldn't have been very nice to ANV.
Did he kill the flag bearer?
Yes, he did. Everyone back in line.
So HD is now moving out of spawn. 6 Alabama starting to throw some shots into them.
Ticket drain on CSA is very good.
And they've been taking that field. Looks like 11th MS pulled off a little bit. Union is starting to continue to pressure. CSA left. LFL is going up there. CSA can't fall back much farther before they hit open field.
Si vous êtes en décompte, vous repassez à gauche.
This is the best I've seen Union in Westwoods in a long time. This is a very precise movements.
Do you only play EU events?
No, we also play House Divided campaign.
Front rank, independent fire down my
I
line.
think
Front
it's
rank only.
NA Sunday Night Fights, the community event that
Now everybody
is struggling
independent.
to survive at this point. I think, in that one, maybe Maryland campaign, and those two events, I've seen Union curb stomp CSA. There's charging in the center right now. Texas Guards, 6 Alabama looks like.
Watch your fails, watch your
And 6 Alabama are not going to make it as 6 New York pours in. You got more charging. Remember, at 30 minutes now, Sprinting and Bayonets are alive. A&V, 10th Alabama. 88th New York went in with their flag, and they lost it.
Oh, behind us, on the flag, on the flag.
You need to stick together. It looks like the Union right, they are doing that.
And Union down to engage.
Shade here on the tree in the shade.
Hold, gentlemen.
Where the fuck are we?
Second, reform left shoulder. Reform to my left shoulder now. Continue firing your left shoulder.
Avec moi.
Up on the hill, boys. That machine gate.
The UEC regiments are behind the Union team right now. They have some nice rocks. They don't have a flag, which, if you're going to do something like this, do not blame them for not having a flag. Don't want to lose a flag behind the lines like we saw with A&V earlier. And 6 New York is going to sweep them. LFL charging it as well, but 6 New York got them off.
Second capital base, second capital base, second capital base.
Right on Canada.
The CSA team is on the back door right now. They still got a little ways before they hit that snake fence. They're fighting very far left on this map. But you got Union movement on Union left. Texas Guards maybe going to try to go in for something again. Let's see.
They're going left, it seems.
Some HD guys are here with them as well.
Shift on left.
Looks like ANV does see a killer coming
They're
up to
gearing up for
Okay, Xavier.
Yeah, they do see it.
Someone run left and go tell them what's happening. Everyone else. Push up.
GG runs into him. CSA right.
Take him!
Oh, I would disagree. Don't hit that big line. ANV was ready for that charge. But Union does come in on the other side and collapses in and takes out CSA.
Yep.
I misspoke. That was very well coordinated, and they didn't even talk to each other. Very nice.
The best coordination. Yeah.
Yeah.
More CSA. 6 Alabama's trying to charge in and save the rest of A&V, but they're a little outnumbered. And they get wiped.
Beautiful maneuvers. Very good awareness of your surroundings. I'm loving to see this.
The concern, though, with these flanking maneuvers from CSA is that if the Union team realizes what's up, turns around, charges you out, and they've done that 2-3 times now, it can be a huge ticket drain on CSA. So,
And it has been. Union Right's still holding well and getting shots on them.
Halfway through engaged so far. We've got plenty of time to hit them down to breaking.
Absolutely.
Get all we should get ready, lock and loaded. There we go.
TKO saying they quieted them down, but that means they're coming in.
So it looks like CSA's defensive line. Oh, Union's charging in the back of CSA. 20th Georgia. 88th New York. That came out of nowhere. Hello.
I don't think so.
They wiped 20th Georgia.
Wow.
And rest of Union's about to collapse. 11th MS turning in to charge Stonewall Brigade as well. Russian Legion pulling up close. 2nd U.S. Cav charging in 6th New York as well. Wow. 11th Mississippi's about to get wiped. One CSA flag down. The second one's about to get down. You know, they did not coordinate that whatsoever, but that just makes it that much better.
Again, the awareness that is happening is great by these officers. It's well done.
Union should not cap though. You're up by a third of a stage right now, maybe a fourth. You cannot cap this point and give CSA the chance to retake those tickets. 6 Alabama is charging into Russian Legion and LFL guys who are on the edge of point. You also have some charging on the opposite side of the point. UEC guys are charging the 2 Corps F Company, and either of those groups could be on point, but it's teetering. Ooh.
They are talking about getting off point. Very well done. I'm glad they noticed that.
That's the thing. If one person is on point and everyone, if they're in skirmishing and they're on point, it can happen. CSA left being charged out now by LFL. HL's trying to do a flanking maneuver around the side.
Looks like 13's also coming in.
Yeah, Union needs some help here. Union's flanking from both sides.
Oh, beautiful done.
20th, 13th, Georgia's, Texas Guards, 2nd U.S. Cav. This will hit CSA down to taking losses.
For Canada.
3rd Kentucky still alive, trying to get the LFL flag bearer and get him.
We got the flag. Oh, don't hit me, don't hit me.
I'm sorry.
I'm friendly.
Very well done.
Jeez.
Oh, there's a Yankee.
Texas Guards are still alive.
Press T, press T.
Very good recalled on the Union Right. Calling back 88th, 5th. Oh, I would not agree. Do not charge TG. You're going to run into everybody who's ready.
I don't know.
Hopes are all in the
I'm
works.
taking losses.
Behind us.
Defend cells.
Eddie getting some good shots off.
Get over here, Eddie.
And he fell.
They get that flag out. The Union.
It does not look like it.
Alright, they fell back.
Oh, what? Do they?
Well, CSA did take Union Right in the end, but it was very bloody.
Did Union pick up the... I guess
Come
Union
back
has their
here.
flags. I don't see any down flag markers.
You're right. You're right.
That's
very well done.
I was surprised. I'm like... Because with Westwoods, I mean, I guess it's with any attacking, you don't want to lose your flag in enemy lines. But if that's huge to keep those flags up. I don't know who got those flags back, but...
I don't know, but they need a medal.
Yeah. Edgar from F Company 6LA has one of the down flags with 88th and 2nd U.S. Cav, so... I don't know who got the Texas Guards flag out, but... Anyway, CSA has an opportunity to reform as Union has been completely beaten back. Union playing this smart and kind of reforming at Maine, and there's kind of another line in the woods, so...
I was hoping they would do that. Take a minute, breathe. You have plenty of time. You're winning. Go together.
Only Union group engaging is 2nd U.S. Cav and 88th New York, and they're just taking some pop shots.
Second reform, right to my left and right, independent fires to west. Suffer, we need help now.
13th, do not pull up too far. Wait for everybody to
It's always funny, every once in a while, F Company from 2 Corps is getting wiped from A and B. Why are you charging in there with 8 guys? Maybe there was more, but there was only 8 when I looked. LFL might be charging in the back of A and B though.
Very good call by Potato to pull back, countermarch. He saw the enemy, knew where they were at, but nope.
A and B LFL charging right now. A&B's gonna wipe that, but 6th New York is rolling in. Holy cow, 6th New York is a lot of guys.
PG as well coming in.
HD.
Push down the hill.
And they're gonna wipe A&B. Looks like 2nd U.S. Cav and who was with them? I forgot. 88th New York, their flag got wiped. 13th is turning in that direction right now. Darwin from LFL gets the flag. Oh my goodness, complete chaos in the woods. It's so hard to tell what's going on. So it looks like Union charged all the way to that snake fence, missing most of the CSA team, who's now sweeping through trying to get flags. Looks like they got one. 3rd Kentucky is pushing towards Union spawn. HL, 11 Mississippi. They're trying to reform back.
Union was finally noticing that they went too far and that CSA is on their left.
11th Mississippi's turning around. I don't know if they realize they're about to run next to the whole Union team. Jeez, I don't know if the Union realizes that if they just look to the north, they could find some Union here.
Again, hindsight's 20/20. We see it, and it's hard for them to see all that.
When are the devs adding the ability to see the battlefield from like a little over? You know, when you're dead, you can see the overview and where everyone's at. Same thing, but like officer's wrist or whatever. Something stupid.
Cut them down.
But Union. Let's see. Who is it? Russian legions on the flank of 11 Mississippi and Colquitt's. The CSA left.
Jesus.
And they're not going to make it. They're just simply outnumbered. So who's...
They did bring down their tickets, though.
They did. 3rd Kentucky is holding back. They've got 2 Union flags down. They're trying to kill them. Or not kill the flags, but hold them for as long as they can so you can't get them. 6th New York was turning into them. And Union's going to be able to get those 2 flags back. CSA are on point right now. It is 6 Alabama. They don't have a flag there, but I think their job is just to keep it capped.
Nice core on me at the double. Let's go.
Face on Joker.
6, let's reform.
So, battle kind of settled down again. Wow, what a past couple of minutes.
I do have to agree. I don't know if they discussed this, but Union's slowly creeping towards the point as they come closer to breaking with CSA.
Yeah, it's also fascinating. One, there's no down flags, which I don't know how that happened. That's props to both sides. I also find it fascinating that, as you mentioned, Union's creeping to point. The CSA team is holding really far away from point, and Union's almost put themselves in between the point and the CSA defensive line, whether they know it or not.
And I'm sure they don't. It looks like they're creeping forward, trying to probe and see what's happening. They do see it now.
LFL starting to put a little pressure on 23rd Ohio, who's on that fake fence. I think A and B's there as well. LFL is getting shot up. They're all clumped up. Texas Guards rolling up behind LFL. Some CSA are a lot of Mississippi pushing a little closer, plugging in that gap between the snake fence CSA line and the wood CSA line.
They're shooting at us.
They're behind them now.
Behind them, yeah, behind them. West.
88th New York there as well. Got some CSA on the CSA left side towards Union spawn. Why are you doing this? I Company of 2 Corps. Why are you doing this? You have 10 guys, and you're trying to hit the Union from the side or behind. If you charge, I'm going to be pissed.
They are doing it, and it looks like 13th does notice.
Why would you do that? You're down. Not even by that many tickets. And you're getting closer and closer to breaking. 6 New York has rolled up. Russian Legion pulling up near the snake fence. CSA Center A and V's trying to hold the fence, but Russian Legion taking the fight, killing a bunch. Union needs to make sure they don't cap. Yeah.
2nd USC and 13th coming up and around them, and they're doing exactly what 2nd Corps did.
Take the fence!
But they have a lot more men.
Who is it? 11th Mississippi bonsaied into this Union, the 6th New York HD line, and they got wiped. Russian Legion still holding the snake's fence. HL's trying to charge in now.
Oh man, and nobody else is going with them.
That's the thing. A&V tried to hold the line. They got beaten back. 11 Mississippi tried to go in. They got wiped. And HL is now trying to go in. They're having a little more success, but Union's battered down.
6 Alabama.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Into TJ.
They're going to get that. Oh, maybe.
Oh.
Those UEC guys. Well, they battered them out. LFL respawns are charging straight through that snake fence. Mass chaos. This is the most chaotic and most fun I've had watching Westwoods. This is great.
Absolutely. And look at TG running away with that flag. That brave soul.
CSA any second's going to hit breaking. Union needs to start pre-capping this point, and CSA needs to get near that point. You have some CSA movement on the far left. There is one down flag. And it's a CSA one, so they pick it up. 20th Georgia's getting close. There's a larger Union line opposing them, though. And there we go. CSA out breaking. Union is starting to cap. CSA's got to move.
They could. They need to do it now because Union's going to reform. They don't have very many people on point. They could collapse. And it does look like. I don't know if they see it.
No, CSA is on point. They're starting to take it back. Union's taking a minute, at least the few that are to the north.
PKO coming into the back of LFL and 2nd USS. But it's not going to hold.
U.S. holding that 3rd Kentucky charge, charging on point. Union's going in. They're outnumbered. A lot of CSA here now.
Would have waited just a second more. They would have had reinforcements.
West, behind us.
Oh, they are holding back.
Yeah, it looks like. I mean, CSA's got a firm hold on that point. There is a good chunk of Union at their main spawn. Union looks like they're trying to hit the CSA left. Some going straight in, though. 13th Georgia.
Oh, 13.
Charge in, charge in, charge in, charge in.
9th Corps, they're charging in.
Hey, brace it north, they're coming north.
You got plenty of time. Take a breather. Come together. And then win this.
Texas Guards charging in the flank now.
How you doing, Jose?
Union is going in independently. I don't know if it'll work, but tickets still show Union winning by a significant margin. Union down to breaking. Union needs to keep these flags alive. And now Russian Legion and 6 New York is moving in. Only a few. Point teetering. How is Union winning this? Hello?
I was going to say,
what?
You know, I did say that, you know, that was a bad sacrifice by 13th, but you know what? It actually opened up a big opportunity for everybody to flood in and take the point.
I know.
Wow. That was amazing.
You do have A&V holding off to the south-southeast of Point. UEC guys there as well. Looks like more 6 Alabama's rolling up as well. And that point is still contested as now another CSA respawn wave is moving in. After this wave gets wiped for CSA, it'll probably hit last stand as Union sending more forces onto the point. Here comes CSA charging.
And nobody else is doing anything. Now they're seeing it. Got HL and A&V collapsing in. But taking massive casualties.
So CSA are going to hold the point. You got a lot of Union movement now on CSA right. 88th is trying to flank around. We saw that great flank in earlier. You got A&V charging, 2nd US Cav as well.
And 88. Right in front to kill those reps.
Got more charging on CSA Center. CSA kind of overextended here. 23rd Ohio getting hit hard by Texas Guards. And tickets are still in Union's favor.
Let's go, Cluster. Let's go, Cluster.
Let's do it, let's do it.
With how many guys there are in the complete chaos of this, it's going to be very hard for CSA to find a way to get a ticket lead. Which they need to have like a half morale stage lead, if not more, when both sides hit the final stage. And right now they're down by a half of a morale stage.
It's like the fighting has died down. Everybody's regrouping and getting ready for that push. Great time. You got plenty of time.
Nice score. Form up on that line. Form up on that line.
I don't know if I mean, obviously they don't know this, but when you zoom out, CSA is ready to go. Don't have a lot of respawns. Union, a lot are moving out from main. CSA, they could try to get a ticket lead by all charging out. Obviously, trying to make that happen though and it working, that's a different story.
Yeah, again, they don't have Steam chat, so they need to be running around being like, hey, let's do this now. Let's do it right this second. And by that time, it looks like Union pushing far right on Union right.
Colquitt's is trying to get a flank, but they're about to be flanked by, who is it?
6th New York and 13th Georgia.
13th, yeah. I love this flank, though, from Colquitt's and 23rd Ohio, but they're going to be squeezed in a second if they don't pull out.
Take them out, there's enemies.
Actually, 6th New York and 13th Georgia are going to run around the far side. Union charging in on the left and right side at the same time.
Northwest, northwest.
Hopefully Union in the center realize what's up and charge in, and they're starting to leak out. CSA about to hit last stand. CSA trying to flank the Union right as they charge through. 11 Mississippi and 20th Georgia are trying to do that. CSA hit last stand. So once they die, they can't come back.
20th Georgia coming up with Colquitt, but 6th New York right there.
What up, boys?
And CQB does not see it. 20th coming in. Looks like 6 is going to get wiped, but they took a significant amount of their numbers.
Yep, and that point is drastically going in Union's favor. Last CSA wave has spawned in as they hit last stand.
20th needs to move in right now. They need to be moving, but of course they do not see that CSA is moving in.
Brace right, brace north.
They are moving in now.
Brace west! Brace!
There will be no retreat.
Keep going.
So we guys.
All Union collapsing on point.
Stab and go. Just run through the whole line. Stab 5 people. Stab and go.
Yeah, it was A&V's trying to hit the side. They'll do some damage, but LFL is going to hold strong.
Sorry.
Got a couple of Union flags down. It doesn't really matter at this point. Wow. Union's going to win this one. What are your thoughts for the round?
A complete turnaround. Everybody started working together, and I don't know if I saw a messenger. They just telepathically, it seemed like, talking to each other, just spatial awareness, noticing your surroundings. Very well played by Union. CSA did have quite a few different spots where they did communicate well and do a few things, but just outmaneuvered by Union. Very well played, and like we've said, this was the best I've ever seen on Westwood.
This was beautiful. This is going to be the last recorded round on the Battleline Network channel. We're not recording anything else. Got to end on a high note. But in all seriousness, no, this was a great round of Westwoods. I mean, every time I watch Westwoods, it's like CSA hold really far back, Union just charges, and it's kind of a slow shootout, but Union slowly and methodically pushed the CSA back, and CSA tried to defend further forward too. So
they did.
A great round, very good round. But besides all of that, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed as much as we did watching this match. Both rounds wish to see the end of the first round, but server's going to do server things. But thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want to support the channel more. We have our Patreon where you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do. You can advertise your regiment on the bottom of our videos and get raw gameplay footage of everything we cover with no commentary and UI. Besides that, though, we have our Discord and merch. We just got a Twitter and Instagram, too, so if you want to be notified about the videos that way, there is that. But besides that, we'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful rest of your night.